Yeah, I really need to get a tripod. I'm holding this with my arm and it's not really working. Anyway, I digress. This video is about the fourth pillar of love. And actually, I misspoke when I said that there were only 4 pillars of love. There's really 5. We can kind of uncover that as we go along. Don't worry, we'll get to the 5th one soon. And the 4th one is another super simple and easy sounding one, but in reality, it takes a little bit more attention to do this, and this is letting go. The first pillar is opening up, the second pillar is allowing, and the third is receiving, and the 4th is now letting go. And what do we mean by that? It's time to let go of all these things that are no longer serving you, all of these self-perpetuating behaviors that are holding you back and hindering you in any possible way in order for you to have the love that you want, whether it's within your relationship or just your day-to-day personal life and how you interact with the world and the people in it, even those who seem insignificant. Yet somewhere within, you're still holding on to the belief, maybe you're not worthy, maybe you don't feel valued, maybe you don't know how to show yourself your worthiness and your value, maybe you don't know how to show up as who you really are. And all of that is a process. All of that is part of letting go of these old habits, of these old beliefs that aren't serving you in the way that's most supportive to you. And I know it sounds easier to say it than it does to actually do this, because a lot of this is caught up in emotional trauma, emotional baggage that we've been carrying, that we've been conditioned since we were born, and even before that, about how we're supposed to act, how we're supposed to behave in certain situations. Like, you have to be the good girl or the good boy, and you're conditioned that good little children are seen and not heard. So now already we have this belief that you're supposed to be quiet. And then when you get older, people wonder why you're shy, why you don't talk or say anything. It's because you've been told this your whole life and you've been adhering to it. And that's just an example of one thing that we want to let go. And if we're getting into love, into getting into relationships, another really common belief is that I always attract the wrong type of person. Or why do I always get the same person? Why can't I have the relationship, the person that I want? And it's again this self-perpetuating cycle of saying this is what always happens, and every time you say that, it becomes more and more true and becomes more and more solid within you. So let's just let go of that. Just let it lift off. Let it dissolve into nothingness, into the abyss, and be easy with it. And granted, there's going to be a lot of processing that goes on with this, because it's not just a snap of the fingers and everything's all good and you let go and now you're completely open to receiving and open and allowing what you want to actually come true. It's truly embodying that you're allowed to have what you want, that you can have what you want, that you're worthy and deserving. And anything that doesn't support that, it's time to let go. And so if you want to continue this conversation, there's a link to schedule a call with me below to see if we're a good fit to work together, and let me help you have more love in your life. And in the next video, we'll talk about the 5th pillar of love and how to open up. Until then.